Hey there, this is Clay with Relationship Inner Game, and today I got a question about the no contact rule. And this is from a guy named John, and he's basically saying that he's been doing no contact for about a week. You know, it's been a week since he's been in touch with his ex, and he says that it's really hard and that he's like losing hope and that it's difficult for him. And he wants to know what he can do to make things easier. Well, John, first of all, from your message, I know you're trying to do this alone. You're basically just trying to do this on your own. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that people do when they try to get their ex back or try to do no contact or even active no contact. And that's, you know, they try to do it alone. They try and just like hang out in their house by themselves and hope that like somehow something magical happens. But you know, you need to actually be out there and engaged with life. You need to go out there and do things, and you also need to have a supportive network behind you to help back you up every step of the way. And that's why we have like our own little supportive community to help people through active no contact and to help them succeed. You know, our most successful students are people who actually get in the community and actually offer their opinions and help with other people and get other people's opinions and help with their own situation. You know, it's kind of like this camaraderie that builds up between people involved. And, you know, that really helps to kind of fill that void inside of you so that you can focus on your own healing instead of your own suffering. Because when you're just kind of left all alone to yourself, all you're reminded of is like, oh yeah, my ex isn't here anymore. I feel bad, you know, it's just gonna mess you up. That's why having a supportive community is helpful. Other than that, of course, you want to do things. You want to do things with yourself. I'm not going to tell you, you know, you need to go play the banjo or learn how to rock climb or anything like that, because you know you're a unique person. You have your own interests, and you should focus on those, whatever they may be. And of course, during that time, also be focusing on active no contact. Don't just do the regular no contact rule that everyone talks about that's terrible. Do active no contact, okay? That means, I can only really brush on the surface of this here because I don't have time to explain the whole freaking thing. But, you know, that means actually feeling your feelings. That means actually letting yourself feel sad and cry it out. Just cry if you feel like crying. And, you know, you can do this for hours or even days if that's what you feel. But eventually the tears will stop and you'll feel lighter, you'll feel emotionally lighter, and you'll feel better and ready to experience the world. You know, work on living in the present moment. Work on not being so hung up on things looking or being a certain way. Work on your own convictions and your own values and what you want your life to be about. Really engage in the active no contact rule. And also, you know, of course do things, of course get out of the house and, you know, meet people, go jogging, go fly a kite, you know, whatever it is for you that you like doing. And also, please have a support network behind you. If you don't do this, it will mess you up and you'll just let your like negative thoughts just run rampant and take over. So I hope that helps you out. If you'd like to learn more about the active no contact rule and more about how to save the relationship with the person that you love, go to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up today, and we'll tell you everything you need to know about that. Thanks.